Maggie, thank you very much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Here they come. There's the touch. He gets gold. Gold for Canada. Maggie Mac Neil in 55:59.
So let's go back to the last Summer Olympics. You won 3 medals, including a gold medal. And I often wonder, like, does that change anything in your life when you become an Olympic champion?
It does, but I think I've really tried to not let it affect me too much. I mean, I was just signing autographs with kids, so I want to be that role model for them, and I hope I'm inspiring them, but I also want to stay close to my roots. And I mean, I was raised to be pretty humble, and just, I love going back home and seeing friends and family, so trying not to let my swimming kind of impact those relationships.
So at that moment when you won gold, so many of us were glued to our TV sets. Ryan Reynolds sent you, I think it was an Instagram message. That must have been pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool, and I think it was great to see support from everyone I kind of ever encountered, whether that was teachers or music teachers, kind of the whole spectrum, but it's been great to have their support and Canada's support.
You talked about signing autographs here, and there was a really nice moment where a kid asked for your gold medal here.
I was trying not to hit a kid with a medal as I threw it up in the stand. Luckily there was someone tall to give it to him, but I just want to inspire the next generation, and it's great they're here to support Canadian swimming, and both the men and the women's team are doing fantastic, so it'll be great to see what we can do this summer.
Tell me the Maggie Mac Neil story. First in the pool, when you first knew that you were fast.
Well, I guess going back to the beginning, I got into swimming because my mom, who's a physician, we moved into a house that had a pool, so she was very worried about my sister and I just with water safety, so that's kind of where we started, and I started with mom and taught lessons with her, and I wouldn't be in a sport if it wasn't for her, and she and my dad have been around all the way, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. But I started competing when I was 8, and I think probably the first time I took it seriously and thought, oh, I could go to the Olympics. I mean, everyone wants to go to the Olympics when they're a kid, and I mean, I never kind of thought that would actually happen, probably until I made my first junior national team at 15, and then even more so I think at Worlds in 2019. My parents are pretty naive about the sport, and it was never about, oh, they made me get up for practice, but it was if I wanted to, or if I was too tired or had an exam, they never pressured me to. So if they were more hard on me, I don't think I would be able to score as long as I am. But I'm just enjoying the ride, and I don't think any of us thought he would get to this point.
You win the gold medal, there's the whirlwind of great things happening, but also you ended up taking a break from swimming. Why?
It was a lot. I think the pressure of the Olympics and kind of coming off that high. I mean, I had accomplished the greatest thing in sport, arguably, for swimming at least.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the last thing I needed to achieve was a world record, which I achieved in December. So at that point, I was struggling to find my why, because there was always a goal that I was reaching for, whether it was a time or Olympic medal, a world record. Being able to do things on my terms and change up and do what I needed to do this year has been really great, and I'm enjoying swimming more than ever, and it's been amazing to come back here and reunite with my Team Canada teammates.
Maggie Mac Neil is surging towards a gold medal, maybe a world record.
You really need to love swimming to be as good as you are at the highest level because of how hard you have to train. What's a day like in terms of the pool and the gym and studying as well?
I'm currently doing my master's, so it's a very busy schedule. I have 5:30 wake-ups in the morning, and I'll train for 2 hours and then go home, hopefully have a nap. I'm a big advocate for napping. Classes kind of throughout the day, but most of my classes have been night classes, so I'll swim again for 2 hours in the afternoon and then 3-hour class in the evening, and their homework and repeat.
Wow.
Mac Neil right in the hunt. Maggie Mac Neil certainly is in the hunt.
Being at the Olympics is unimaginable for a lot of people, winning a gold medal even more so, but I kind of feel like what's even tougher than winning a gold medal is to repeat. You must think about Paris a lot.
I mean, it's always on the horizon. I think the day we finished in Tokyo, John Atkinson, some kid, I had a countdown to Paris.
Really?
He was like, we have so many days left, so it's always been there. I think I'm using these meets and NCAAs a couple weeks ago as kind of stepping stones for practicing, like having fun and not worrying about the outcome or having pressure on myself. And I think that's how I felt in Tokyo. I felt like I wasn't really happy with my previous performance, so I went into that final just thinking whatever happens, happens. So I think I need to practice that mindset to hopefully be in it when it's the most challenging race of my career.
If the today Maggie Mac Neil could talk to the 8-year-old Maggie, what would she say?
I think she'd say you're on a good path, but I was just so focused on getting this goal that I was so focused on school and swimming, and I don't think I let myself have as much fun, and I mean, I made sacrifices, but I don't think I'd be at this point if I didn't. But just to like let myself know that I was on the right path and that everything will work out in the end.
Well, you will forever be Maggie Mac Neil, Olympic champion. Really nice speaking with you.
Thanks so much.
As a reigning world champ, Maggie Mac Neil will be defending her title in Japan this July, the World Aquatic Championships. Her next step to nail down a spot at the Paris Olympics.